You are now live. Nice. Do the water. Nice. Welcome to How to Get Leads 101. Basically, I'm just going to be building my funnel right now. I have a new business model. I have a whole funnel. Webinars, low ticket, high ticket. Basically a webinar, low ticket. Webinar / free community. Weekly webinar, daily webinar, low ticket, and high ticket offer. So that is what I'm going to be building, and just going to talk through my process. If people come in, they can answer questions. Highly recommend, since you guys are watching this, this is just a whatever Instagram video. This app is called TickTick. Let me create a website. Hold on. What is TickTick? So you can see like the promo website. Okay. Let's go here. If you guys are an entrepreneur or a professional and you're looking for a huge task manager, let me actually go back. Hold on. There we go. Okay, what is TickTick? Bro, you guys need to get on TickTick. TickTick is the best productivity tool by far. It trumps. So the way you think about it is like every entrepreneur or like business owner or like even professional, to keep up with today's the day in the day of all the task projects, documents, all the things that you have to do. There's a plane going by. Hold on. Of course there's a plane going by. Go away, plane. Anyways, you need two things. You need a task manager and you need a second brain. Back in the day, Notion used to be enough to do a task manager and second brain. It's not the best task manager. It's actually subpar, the worst task. It's decent. I mean, if you have a team, you're doing bigger projects, it's decent. But TickTick has changed my life, has tripled my productivity. And I say that lightly. Like, I moved everything out, like task, project, any recurring thing, out of Notion and moved it into TickTick. It took maybe like 10 minutes to like customize and build everything, but it's so simple to use. It's stupidly affordable. It's like $3 a month, if that. Way cheaper than Notion. Now, I still use Notion for all my like knowledge management. It's my second brain. Every document, file, note, anything that's important is in Notion. I can find it, reference it, all my notes, quickly accessible, super easy. But then when it comes time to getting work done, TickTick has been super, super awesome. Like even, say for example, I didn't want to make this a TickTick ad, but you have lists. So I have my work tasks, I have goals, work tasks, personal tasks. When I create content, eventually I'm going to move my shopping list in there. Not a big priority right now. But just between those two, and then whatever list that you have will automatically sort to today. So I can press today and it'll show me only tasks that are due today while keeping all the other tasks hidden. So it makes it super easy. And then creating tasks, like say for example, right now I'm going to build this very complex funnel. There's a lot of moving parts. I use ChatGPT. I even created a custom GPT to like do. First off, if you're not using ChatGPT as a business coach, Jesus Christ, you're wasting a lot of time. You should be using ChatGPT and AI to make better choices. That's all it's meant to do. That's what I mainly. So right here, we went through a whole business model, revenue, tickets, prices, timing for the webinars, checklists, everything. Super streamlined, and then I more importantly took it out of ChatGPT and then I put it into Notion, because it's very difficult to find things that are in ChatGPT that you're like, oh, I need that's important, and you're like, oh, the 38 like chats that you have going on is very hard to find information. So if it's important, take it out of ChatGPT, boom, put it in Notion. So that's awesome. So that it's Notion, so anytime I go to my documents, I know I can find my business model and everything I need in it, with nicely sorted with the table of contents that I could organize. So super easy that way. Nothing is stored in my brain. So now that I have everything stored note-wise, I know overall everything that I need to do. Now it comes time to get the work done. That's going to go into TickTick. TickTick. It's a funny name. So I have all different tasks and stuff that I have to do. Then when it comes time to actually do the task, then you could break down all the stuff and all the steps. Like break it down, we got to do the funnel, then the 5-day challenge, and then eventually build out the high ticket offer. But all of that streamlines when it comes to getting the work done. This is why it's really helpful to have an external monitor or even multiple monitors. You can't be working off one monitor or even one monitor. It's 2024. You need like 2 monitors and bonus if you're not using that. And then for super productivity hacks, since you guys are watching, I don't even touch the computer laptop. Like that is way inefficient, especially for my wrists and hands. Ergonomic keyboard, ergonomic mouse, second keyboard, and then let's take it a step farther. I want to show you guys setup. Even a standing desk. You need to have a standing desk. You can't be sitting at a desk. If you need to get work done, you need to have a standing desk. Plus, it's electric. This isn't a promo for all the stuff. This is just productivity. This will automatically, if I press a button, number 1, it will automatically go down to the first step. Super, super clean. I need it to come back up. Come on back up. And it will automatically come to the right level and stop. And then when I create production, I need to record, everything's super easy. And notice how there's no cables. There's only one cable that controls everything. And that's because everything is organized down here. Oh my God, look at the rat nest. It's still organized. You got the power, audio, USB hub, and then video for recording and everything. So everything's plugged and set up, but you don't see any wires. So all of that goes into one wire that provides power, data, monitor, USB, even streaming goes all straight through this one cable. Super, super efficient. This is like the ultimate setup for productivity. But I just wanted to share that. I know this video was like how to get leads and stuff like that, but I really want to show you guys the setup so that you can see how to even just work 10 times faster and more efficient, because most people are trying to do things and they're using a Windows laptop, or they're like using the laptop that they have and not the keyboard. And these little things here allow you to move mountains of work effortlessly. So basically, you know what, I'm just going to stop the video there. I'm just going to actually be working. I just wanted to riff out on that actually. So this turned out to be a little productivity video. But yeah, so I'm super stoked. I'm going to be setting up over the next week free daily live webinars to help business owners, show them the system that they can use to get leads into their business without having to pay an expensive agency thousands and thousands of dollars a month. I want them to have control over their sales, and what I'm calling the sales engine. 4 components: paid ads, funnel, offer, and automation. Those just 4 things. That's all you need. I'll go a little bit into it. Why not? Let's go into it. Why not? Let's talk about it. Okay, so the 4 things that you need, basically, number 1 is paid ads. You can't rely on referrals, you can't rely on organic traffic, and you can't rely on social media content to just like create content and like hope people show up. People are realizing the long way, content doesn't equal sales. Content equals social proof, and content equals lead nurturing, but content doesn't equal sales directly. So it's your social profiles are just where people are going to go check you out, see if you're legit. They're going to look for 3 things. They're going to look for connection. They're going to look for content to see if you're a human being, your hobbies, your interests, your family, stuff you do. They're going to look for tips. How are you going to help them achieve XY result faster, easier? 3 tips to help you this, 7 ways to do that, 3 mistakes people make when they try to X result, whatever. Those are your tips. And then lastly is social proof. Hey, I helped a small business owner go from 0 to 10K in 90 days using this sales engine, for example. Here's how you can do it too. Actually, we had a coaching client today too, which I'm super stoked for. We've got the funnel, we got the ads, got the CRM, got the automation. He has all the main stuff. He's been running that for the past like 4 years on this system. He's my longest client, and I'm super stoked about him. He's like 60 years old. I don't want to put him on blast, but he's like 60 years old. He knows more about tech and automation and marketing and than I would put against any other business owner. It's super dangerous how efficient and dangerous. He runs 4 businesses using that system that I set him up with them. So it's all super easy. So he scaled from 1 business to 4 businesses using that system. Super dope. And then today we actually set up, which was super dope. He's got the ads. They're bringing in leads every week consistently. He's got the funnel, the website. It's not a website, it's a funnel. If you have a website, don't even count yourself. You don't. You're losing money, guaranteed. Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, they're costing you more in sales, and they're not generating. Just by going from a website to a funnel, you can double your revenue just by that one switch. So now that he has a funnel, we've even crafted an irresistible offer on the funnel, so that's increased the conversions even more. What's a conversion, John? Say 100 people go to your website, but only 10 people sign up for your course, your product, your service, whatever, then you have a 10% conversion. So you're always trying to, it's easier to change the copy, increase an offer, create an irresistible offer, and that's going to increase conversion so that you could gather more revenue from the traffic that you're already getting to your website without having to spend more in ads, for example. It's way more efficient. There's like levers that you could do. So now he's doing that. He's doing pretty good, but we need a way for him. He's a small business owner, small lean team. It's just 2 people in his operations. So now we need a way to set up another level of automation so that he can follow up in an automated way, because not everyone's going to be ready to buy within those first 24 hours. They're going to need to be nurtured over the next 3 to 6 months, consistently using a system automated. Well, there's two automations, I should say. The first automation is like literally within the first 2 minutes that a lead fills out the form that they're interested in your irresistible offer, not your product, not your service, your offer. You need an offer. If you're just running, hey, here's my business, here's my services, here's my prices, forget about it. Your competition will crush you just by introducing an irresistible offer. An offer so good, the client would be like, shit, that's a really good price. And you get all of that value just for that? Man, I got to take you up on that now before I got to go back to the other guy who's just doing regular services and expensive prices but not delivering more value. So now that we have that, so people fill out the form, but he hired a sales, we'll call him an appointment setter. Every business should have an appointment setter. This is really for coaches, consultants, experts that have their service-based business. You need to have appointment setter, someone who, as soon as the lead comes in, picks up the phone within the next 2 minutes and follows up with them. Now, that's very costly, of course, as a business. So what you need to do is set up automation. So as soon as they fill out the form on your website, boom, they get a text. First, it's level 2. Takes them on the thank you page, boom, automatically calendar book to book their session. So as soon as the thank you page, you don't have to do anything. Select the time and date, boom, they're done, they're already booked. Those are for like the tech savvy, maybe about 30 years and under users or customers that you have. If they're about 30, 35 and under, they know how to use a Calendly or something, some calendar automation tool basically to automatically book time. Done. For the ones that are older, they'll put in their phone number and then they could get a text. The text could automatically close to find a day and appointment, or it could automatically, say for example, like go to like a Calendly link to go and book at another time, because maybe they're busy, they just saw your offer, they're just jamming, they're doing our work, looking at Facebook for example, saw your offer, boom, get off. Then they could follow up at the end of the day too. So I actually did a test. I funnel hacked just for fun. This doesn't really apply. This isn't set for real estate industry, but I funnel hacked about 50 real estate businesses in my area. Only one had an email automation. Maybe one had text automation, 5 had email automation, but their email automations were crap. They had no additional follow-up, no value, no offer. It was just a contact form that went into the abyss. So I was like, man, you guys are losing money. Now this won't apply directly for real estate agents, but it was a case study, more of an example to say most businesses don't have an automated way to follow up with leads through text and through email automatically without having to hire an additional person to close to get that person to book to an appointment or come in for their free trial. I wouldn't say a free trial, but to get that offer, to get that introduced product or service to your business. So today we set up SMS automation and email automation. We upgraded his sales engine. Basically, the sales engine is paid ads, funnel, irresistible offer, and then we did level 5, which is email and SMS automation. He also has CRM in there. Most businesses don't have a really good CRM, so the CRM's gangster. Like email notifications automatically, phone notifications, they can follow up on their phone. Super clean and lean. Now, those are the main things that basically I would be teaching on this webinar, just introducing awareness that like most, because what I feel is that most small businesses, when they start out, they get burnt by some marketing agency, and the marketing agencies, none of them do it all. They're just a Google marketing agency, or they just do Facebook, or they just do TikTok, or they just do a website, but they don't do funnels, for example. So they all niche down that pretty much like scatter. So you're going to have to hire eventually when you go down that path of hiring some marketing agency to get you more leads, to get you more sales. It's very difficult to find one for your industry, and two, one that does the whole what I call tech stack, the sales engine in and of itself. Everything you need so that your business can start generating leads and sales on autopilot, basically. So and they're stupidly expensive. They're like thousands of dollars a month. Plus they have an upfront fee anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, depending on like their service. And then there's like, when am I going to start seeing leads? You got a 7-day, 14-day build out, and then you got 30 days of testing and optimizing. And like a business owner is like left in the hole or black box, where they're basically like waiting for a report, wait for 30 days, see how it done. And they're like, shit, now I got to spend another $1,500 to even $2,500, even more dollars a month in their monthly retainer fee to like gamble again. Plus you got to do paid ads on top of that. So that's where I want to flip it. I want to change it, where I want to teach you as a small business owner how to build your 4-part engine, autopilot sales engine. Now these 4 parts are very simple. The technology I use, it's very simple. It's not complex. You're not writing any code. It takes a day to build, even 90 minutes to build each component. But then once you build it, it's done, and you'll need to hire a developer if you want to make changes. You'll need to speak to a marketing agency if you want to test a new offer for your product or service, or you can change the pricing. It puts all the power and control into the small business owners with a very simple and affordable tech stack that allows them to generate sales on autopilot, so that later they can start generating consistent sales, and then you make more profit at the end of the day without having to accrue a huge cost of hiring an expensive marketing agency. So that's the webinar, is teaching you how to build, or just the webinar is like an awareness. What are the components, why they're important, what's needed, where people make the mistakes and stuff like that on the webinar. Kind of like this dry run. I just wanted to test it out, test my thoughts. Then we go into a 5-day challenge. So this is something, the next time. So free webinar every single day. 5:30 p.m. is when I'm going to do it. Like right now, 5:30, nice. Then from the free webinar, at the very end, if you find this helpful and you're like, man, I would love to build one affordably for my small business, just to get started. Or even to start to scale to get more leads, which generates more sales without having to hire an agency or an additional person, or even learn how to do all the complicated techs. So then that's where we're going to be the next level, free webinar every day, 5:30 p.m. Level 2 is going to be a 5-day challenge every Monday, for Monday through Friday, a 5-day challenge where we're going to spend 1 day for 90 minutes a day building out each of these components, from the funnel to the irresistible offer to the paid ads. So that by the end of the 5-day challenge, you have paid Facebook and Instagram ads going to a funnel with an irresistible offer and a CRM, so that you could follow up with your leads consistently. All done and automated, so that you could spend more money on the ad budget, so that you could generate more leads and more sales that accrue the cost of the ticket. So I think that's going to be it. And then next level from there, if you're like, great, 5-day, we've built your own sales engine customized to your own business, and you got it working, and you want more value out of it. You want to continue to optimize it. Optimizing means improving the ads, improving the offer, improving the website conversion, and even improving the sales copy that's on the website. Then I'll have a coaching program from there that follows the same same schedule. We're basically Monday through Friday. We're going to focus on one piece of that sales engine, and we're going to teach you how to optimize it, how to improve your sales copy, how to improve the offer, how to improve your Facebook ads, like how to even optimize your Facebook ads, how to even to do retargeting on Facebook and Instagram ads. Then you just continue that coaching program. So basically, and then at the very end, you could cancel anytime, and you're left with a sales engine that just generates leads and sales on autopilot. Like my coaching client who's been doing it for 4 years across all 4 of his businesses using the same engine. Now he's just doing it on autopilot. He doesn't need he's never hired another digital marketing agency. He's never spent thousands of dollars on doing anything else. He just spends money on Google and Facebook. They bring him leads every single week. The system closes them, and then we're going to add the last piece, which we did today. I'm stoked for, was the email and SMS automation. So they'll automatically get followed up with, nurtured, and closed to you sales. So that's going to increase his revenue even more. So that's the Sales Engine webinar. I just wanted to do a dry run, a little productivity at the beginning. So hope you learned something. If you want to sign up for the free webinar and for the free challenge, link is in bio. Hope you learned something. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.